If I tried to prove God, I'd have to appeal to something equal to or greater than God. And if such a thing existed, then that would be God. That explanation for belief in God may sound like dogmatism at first, but actually it comes from a belief in a kind of evidence most people never talk about. That type of evidence is called transcendental evidence. The philosopher Immanuel Kant used the word transcendental to describe not what we see, but what must be true in order for us to see anything at all. It's about the preconditions required for reason, experience, morality, logic, and, well, everything. Cornelius Van Til applied that idea to Christianity and asked, what must be true for this world to function the way it does? What are the necessary preconditions for logic, beauty, love, justice, identity, and even science? Well, his conclusion was the God of the Bible. You see, I'm not rejecting evidence, and neither was Van Til. I'm just saying that there's a deeper kind of evidence, the kind that asks, what must be true for any evidence to actually make sense and lead us to conclusions? You see, that's why I don't try to prove God in the empirical sense. Empirical proof only works if the laws of logic and reason already exist. But those laws are immaterial, universal, and unchanging. So where do they come from in a material-only universe? That leads us to the question, does belief in God make the universe more coherent or less? If we presuppose God, do things like morality, identity, beauty, and purpose make more sense? And if we remove God, do they become harder to explain? This is especially true with morality. Even when someone critiques God for being immoral, like a Richard Dawkins, he has done so by borrowing a universal binding moral standard to make that judgment. Yet those standards don't naturally exist in a material-only universe. So what worldview gives us a consistent foundation for moral judgment? The same question applies to love, beauty, meaning, and human dignity. And people have tried to explain each of these without God, and some have even come up with some pretty clever ideas. But are they unified? Are they truly coherent? Do they truly match our human experience? That is the core of transcendental evidence. It doesn't force belief, but it tests worldviews to see which ones actually fit the world we live in. I'm not claiming that this proves Christianity, but I do believe the God of Christianity offers the most coherent explanation of the world we actually experience. And maybe if we would allow ourselves to look for God, he would appear in places that he has been all along. Until next time, stay shaped by reason, guided by faith, and grounded in Christ. Take it easy.